Okay, so I have this little box here, and it has some action figures in it. And I figured I'd make a video about them, just in case, like, some of y'all might know something about these action figures or whatever. I've had these for a couple of years, and I found them along with a whole bunch of other ones in a bigger box when I was cleaning my room. But these ones are my favorite. So I figured I'd make a video about them, showing all these action figures, just in case y'all know anything about them. So the first one of these that I want to show y'all is probably the weirdest one. It's the Elastic Dude from the Fantastic Four. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. He just has really long arms. I don't know why they didn't make his legs and or neck really long too. You can move his head around like this. I think it goes 360 degrees. Yeah, it goes 360 degrees. His hand moves like that, and so does his arm moves. So this one's pretty cool. But yeah. So we have this one. Next one I want to show you all is one of the coolest, and it is this Venom with like a jacket, like a collared jacket. His head moves up and down. I don't think it goes 360 degrees because of the jacket being in the way. Oh no, wait, it does. His arms move. So yeah, his arms move. His hand turns around like his wrist. This one doesn't really do much. But, yes, there's this one. Y'all can take a close look at him. I don't really know much about these action figures, so if there's any action figure experts in the comment section, let me know whatever you can about these. We also have what I believe is the first version of Iron Man. This is his first suit. I forgot what it's called. Mark 1 or something, I don't know. I don't watch Iron Man. It's pretty cool. It's kind of difficult to keep him in a pose, like standing up. His feet move, but they're pretty stiff. So this entire action figure is pretty stiff. It doesn't move too much, but it moves a little bit. Also, I don't know how old these action figures are. I got them at my grandparents' house before they moved. They were either my dad's action figures or my uncle's action figures. I'm not sure. But they kept a lot of stuff from when my dad was a kid and whatnot. So, I don't know whose action figures these are. If I had to guess, probably my uncle's. But yeah. They kept a lot of stuff from when they were kids. We also, another interesting little action figure that I have here is the Human Torch, I believe his name is. I just need to put batteries in it. I don't know how many it takes, nor how accessible the battery thing is. If I had to guess, this was like a McDonald's toy or something, because it's literally 3 parts. Arm, and then body. Oh wait, and switch, so 4, I guess. If I had to guess, this was probably like a McDonald's toy or something, but it looks really cool, so that's why I have it. Okay, next one is one of the coolest, is this guy who I'm assuming might have than a McDonald's toy as well, but watch this. There's a little spring in there to make sound, like a big boom, when he does that. If I had to guess, he was probably supposed to be holding something. I don't know. But yeah, you push this button here, and he does that. Listen to that. So yeah, this one's another really cool one. But if I had to guess, he was probably a McDonald's toy. Next we have another Iron Man action figure. This guy's really tiny. Yeah, there's not much to say about this one. It has some decent articulation. His head moves, his arms move around, his legs and feet move. Pretty basic articulation. Let me put him back in the pose I had him in. But this one's actually pretty cool, I guess. But yeah, there's an Iron Man. Next up, we have this tiny little metal Iron Man. I had to guess like aluminum or something. But he's made out of metal. And like really cool too, and it has like a plastic coating on it. But yeah, he's made out of metal. So I had to guess like aluminum or something. So he really is Iron Man. Well, aluminum man, I guess. Yeah, I hear that. That's metal. So yeah, he's made out of metal. So he's pretty heavy, but not too heavy. He's definitely heavier than plastic. So let me know if y'all know anything about this. The legs do not move. The only articulation is the head, the torso, and the arms. The legs do not move. Okay, what do we have next? Okay, next up, and there's going to be 3 of these, is this Iron Man action figure here. This guy is definitely a little bit worse than the other Iron Man action figures, mainly because his leg is like sort of broken. I mean, it still moves, it's just very loose and wonky. I tried to fix him, but it's kind of squished, so the ball won't go back into the socket. But his foot moves, so does this other one. His legs move, pretty basic movement. Look at him in the iconic pose. This one's cheaper made, definitely cheaper made than the other Spider-Man action figures. His head moves around, like all of them. One really cool thing about this one is his fingers. These 2 fingers right here move, which you don't usually see a lot on an action figure, especially an older one like this. But yeah, these 2 fingers move, so, and it does it on both hands too. So yeah, so let me put him back in the iconic Spider-Man pose, and then I'll show you all the other ones. This one's really finicky. Okay, next up, let's see, this one or this one? Yeah, this one. Next up is another Spider-Man action figure. This one is a bit more gray, or like black. So it's not necessarily blue and red, it's more or less black, gray-ish in red. This is one of the better, more well-made ones. There's 2 really well-made ones. This and the one that I'm saving as the last action figure. This one, not really much to say about this one, except for the fact that it has more articulation than the other one did. And still has the same finger articulation, except now it has like toe articulation. See here, look. So that's not very common on older action figures like these. But yeah, it's actually really cool. So there's that one. Let me get him into a somewhat normal standing position. Let me put his fingers back. Yeah, so there's this one, which is really cool. And then the last one, which is probably the best quality one, and definitely looks the most accurate because it has that blue, is this one right here. So this one is the most accurate out of all three Spider-Man action figures, because he has the blue and red. It's definitely the best quality one. It's really well made. The head is a little bit loose, and so is the neck, but not as loose as the other one was. One that I just showed you all. But this one is definitely my favorite of these action figures. It's definitely the best Spider-Man action figure, that's for sure, that I have in this. He has torso articulation, just like the other two Spider-Man did, but I forgot to show you all that. But yeah, this one is definitely the coolest out of the three. It has the accurate blue and red colors, unless black and red is from a different version. But has the same heel, like toe or whatever articulation as the other two. Well, other one of them does. But yeah, those are my action figures that I wanted to show you all. Like I said, if there's any people who know a whole lot about action figures and about those specific ones, please leave a comment down below, because I would love to know as much as I can, especially about this metal one. This one interests me the most, because, I mean, it's made out of metal. You don't see that a lot in an action figure. And it's solid metal, too. Listen. That's the sound of metal, so it is metal. So if anyone knows anything about this metal Iron Man action figure, please do let me know in the comments, because it's just so, like, interesting, because it's made out of metal, and it doesn't have much articulation. Just the head, the torso, and the arms. The legs don't move, like, at all. Can't even bend them, because it's made out of metal. So if anyone knows anything about that action figure specifically, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, if you want to see more videos of my action figures, because I actually have a big box full of wrestling action figures, so if you want to see that, make sure to like, subscribe, and peace out.